Now, go ahead. Now read out your first story.
Sir, my first story is Ramesh was a doctor in Rampur town, which was surrounded by many villages nearby. Once the weather was very harsh, he got a emergency call in nearby village. Ramesh started walking fast in the rain with some medicines kept in a poly bag. On reaching in the house, he find an old woman in high fever. He give medicine and pacify not to worry. All things are ease after some time. He also keep checking after some time and find the all situation in control. He leave and also ask one relative to take more medicine from the store and went back home and solving the problem.
Okay. So now how did he come to know about it that he got a call from where?
So from nearby village.
Okay, from nearby village. Which village? How far was it?
Nearby, I have not mentioned the exact.
Okay. How did he go? He did go walking only?
Yes, sir.
How long would he have taken?
I have not mentioned, sir.
Okay. In the storm, how did he protect himself? How did he protect himself?
So I have
Even
not
he
mentioned, sir.
expected, was it day or night?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, even if he expects now some relative to procure some medicine in this storm, how would they reach the place of for purchasing the medicine? It's a village. It's not a township in any case. So now
Okay,
you
sir.
have started. There's nothing wrong as the theme is concerned. You just a doctor who's trying to help a lady in need. That's fair enough. There's nothing negative. But except for one quality, that he is sensible, that sense of responsibility is okay. Because once he gets a call as a doctor, it is ethics on his part to attend to the patients. So that is okay. That is one part is okay. But mention various detail, except a doctor by giving a medicine, it is his job, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Is he doing anything outside his job?
No, sir.
So by mere performing his duty as a doctor, what are other qualities do you think expect that has come out from here?
So courage.
Why courage? Because
So,
you have just mentioned that he has gone in a storm, he has walked across.
yes, sir.
You have not given details. How did he go?
Yes,
How
sir.
far with the village? Where are the details missing?
Yes, sir.
So the problem comes that there's nothing wrong as far as the theme is concerned. You want to help a person, but the doctor is performing, it is well within his duty to perform. So except for sense of responsibility, I don't think he gets anything else beyond that, isn't it?
Okay, sir.
Does he get anything beyond that? Tell me.
No, sir. No, sir.
So
The more detail.
he details, there's something now. Now he's gone there. He's given medicine. He expects medicine to be brought. Is it day? Is it night? Who has gone? Has the medicine there? How do you contain around that? So it is all the normal duty. It is routine affair, is it or not?
Yes, sir.
It should be, we say your story should be clear, realistic, and original. This is what we talked about, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nothing great as such, except for duty. Nothing negative. Nothing negative. I grant you that. Nothing negative. But it is not the being not negative is going to give you credit. It is the question of bringing out of 15 qualities that is more important. Yes or no?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. Read the next one. This one. Okay, read it.
Rohan was the engineer in automobile. He was given a project to make in final year semester. Rohan wants to utilize that opportunity and time to make best airbags for the vehicles, and because number of casualties and life loss are being increasing day by day. And also Indian company import airbags from uh, foreign companies. He asked finance his father, share his plan, and design a bag after studying the present airbag and their working. He encouraged the technology such as very fast response to open large airbag and also covering more volumes. Shows the project in the exhibition which become an instant hit, and many companies ask Rohan to cooperate and give his design.
Okay. Now look, what is the purpose of bag? Is it the volume? Is it the volume? Last paragraph, last line which you read.
Yes, sir.
What have you read? Read it again. Last
Sir,
2-3 lines.
sir, he increases the technology such as very fast response to open and a large airbag and also covering more volume.
What does it mean large airbag? Can it be bigger than a car?
Sir, probably, sir, those are very
Again,
conventional.
don't tell me what you mean.
Yes, sir.
What
Yes, sir.
you written, what does it mean?
Okay, sir.
You are just again we जैसे बोलते हैं सपना देखना. You are unrealistic. He is given a project by whom? By whom?
So by college.
Have you written it? He's got a project from where?
Sir, I have written, sir.
What have you written?
He was given a project to make a final semester exam project.
So okay, final semester exam. Is it exam or project itself? Okay. Number one, would the institution pay for it or your father?
So father.
Why? How much money is required? Who gave the money? What are the technology involved? You're just talking in general terms. There is higher technology and all जैसे होते हैं ना. You
Yes,
are
sir.
added adjective which has got no value. Does it any value? Tell me yourself. He has
No,
given
sir.
a project. He designed airbag. Do you think all these manufacturing and you have already given that there's a lot of accidents are taking place? Again, you are talking about hearsay. It's again hearsay. Again, you've taken many accidents are taking place. Yes, accidents are taking place. But is it primarily because of the accidents are taking place only because of airbag? No. Airbag is basically a safety measure which is given in case of accident, these people don't die. That's the only thing, isn't it? But accidents are not taking place because of airbag. Are they taking because of airbag? No. Airbag is about safety measures. And it doesn't have to have capacity. It doesn't have to increase higher volume or capacity. It is the shock absorbing capability that is more important. In case of any accident taking place, you are protected. You are protected, isn't it? That is what required. Okay. That is what is required. That's more than sufficient.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So that's basically now again you are trying to be generalist, no? Generalist nahi bolna, you have to be specific and likho jahan which is going to give yield result. Okay. Just okay. Now, so have you understood this point or not? You are just
Yes,
you are trying to just you have to main aim of writing any stories to bring out of 15 qualities.
Yes, sir.
Every story must have past, present, and future. Now you have just okay, he was given a project. That's okay. That's the past.
Yes, sir.
What all did he? What are the materials that he used? What did he study? What are the reason for not so successful airbags which are being used today? Which all manufacturers has he contacted? So you have to get details. No, you just be generalist. Just with general job to hota hai na, you have to be a specialist in bringing out of 15 qualities.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Read the next one.
So third story.
Yeah.
Rajesh was the CEO of 4 Bihar Regiment and Lieutenant General of the Corps has given orders for the battalion for the forward movement in the Sikkim.
How many lines have passed?
Sir, 2.
2 lines. Nothing is there. Okay, he has been ordered. His battalion has been asked to move. Right? Aage
Yes,
chalo.
sir.
Go ahead.
And military vehicle need to ready. He ordered all the empty drivers to prepare vehicle and maintain them with proper service and check engine oil, lubricants, brake working properly. He himself helped in work as there were no time and shortage of resources. He working with team consistently get prepared all the prepare for the movement. He make QRT to provide security from the for the movement from front and back. He lead the movement from the front and took the charge in Sikkim and fortified the front border with his battalion.
Again, you are handling an area which is not yours. अभी क्या है? It's a normal. His battalion has been asked to move. What is the age of this year?
So 32 approx.
Huh?
32.
What is your age?
So 24, 23.
Number one. Number two. Now he has been ordered to move. Okay.
Yes, sir.
As a CEO, what all thing can he do it? Is his job only to look after empty? Where the question of QRT moving? What is the QRT? How the QRT has come into play? Have you ever said there is a threat from the enemy while moving the movement of the vehicle or the battalion when is moving? Which area is moving? What are they supposed to do? What have they, except what he have done? But he has been ordered to move and he has moved. That's all. So only one. He has. What is his initiative? Which are the quality which is coming from his side? Which is coming? Just tell me yourself. Tell me yourself. बताओ मेरे को.
So cooperation आएगा सर थोड़ा सा क्योंकि.
अरे ना cooperation होगा फिर again you're trying to again. What is cooperation in this case? What is his initiative? What has he done? He has ordered. What is his involvement? He gets involved in preparing a vehicle. Does the CEO has got time to look on the गाड़ी में nut bolt और tight up पानी और नींबू पानी देखेगा क्या?
Okay, sir.
Tell me yourself. Is it possible?
No, sir.
Then why are you writing that question on that? Now, as I said, first and foremost, we'll look at it, what we have talked about it. Attribution of aggression. Now, first, some points of self-evaluation. Attribution, aggressive, hostile, यहाँ पर है, addition, ominous people, ghost animal, magical influence, none of these you have them, very nice. What is happening at the moment? What is happening at the moment? Battalion is about to move. That's all.
Yes.
Okay. It has moved. So Italian here they have been ordered to move. They have ordered and they have moved. Any other action? He asked his people to prepare for the movement. That's all. Thought and feeling of the character. What is his thought of the CEO? Not known. What is the outcome? They have been deployed. So what is there any action involved? Is there any complexity of the situation? Tell me yourself.
No, sir.
So what is perception? I have been now. You have perceived the image that this vehicle have to move. That's okay. Very nice. There are only two people now. Here you have involved the whole battalion to move. What does it mean? You require extra resource. Correct? And except for the being sure that's exactly the problem which is there. Okay. Have you got my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Read the next story. What is the next story?
So fourth story.
Yeah.
Sushil was a scientist in weapon manufacturing working for the Tata company. But he wants to work in DRDO and therefore applied in it and got a call letter to join. He was very happy. He wants to make an indigenous assault rifle for Indian Army. Therefore, joined that particular team in DRDO. Work start. Team was made. He start with understanding need for the army by studying different topographic conditions in which army operate and required of low weight weapon and also durability. He came up with the design, share with the others members and successfully make the best assault rifle for Indian Army.
Now tell me again, what is his qualification?
So scientist of weapon manufacturing.
From where? Where was he working earlier?
In the Tata company.
In Tata company. Does Tata manufacture weapon?
No,
Tell
sir.
me yourself. Then
Some
how?
vehicles he used to manufacture.
How is the assault? How that again? How the relate again? आप है कहीं का तीतर कहीं का बटेर लगा दो, कहानी बन गई. कहीं कबूतर उड़ा रहे हो. How did relate Tata related to even if he is a person who was working with the Tata as a design part of it, and he wanted to do contribute his might, humble might for the DRDO. He got the joint and he had joined a team around that. So it takes time to understand what required, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Again, you generally कहता है एक दिन शॉर्ट ट्रायल में वेट कम होना चाहिए एंड ऑल. यार तुम लोग एक दिन दिमाग में फतूर बैठा हुआ ना यार. What is the second story? What is story number 2?
So automobile wali sir, airbag wali sir.
Huh? Airbag wali.
Airbag.
Very. So there you become a scientist again. Here again you become a scientist now, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Again, is it or not? So एक दिमाग में बैठा हुआ है कि मेरे को यही करना है. That's the end of it. You have to think related this, no, something into the system. What do you expect? You have to bring out a 15 qualities. That's the end. What is the aim? What? Just tell me. I say a psychologist will not start until unless he's clear about the reasoning ability. Yes or no?
So effective
Okay.
intelligence.
Huh? So if that is the case, no. So what is effective in now? What is effective intelligence? Look at it here. What is effective intelligence? Story can be simple or familiar. Is तुम्हारे इतनी complex समझा ही, you do not know what you want to convey. It's unrelated? Is there clarity in the story? No. Have you described the problem? No. Overall success, yes, only केवल theoretical success is there. That's all. Is success realistic? No. So how do they affect intelligence? Can he give point for against? Why do you want to do only weapon only? Only want that you want the assault rifle only? Why not anything else? Can he understand the problem that happened to you or going to happen? You have not understood the problem, what is required. Correct. Now come back. Is his thought making sense? No, absolutely no. Is any background to conclusion? Only because you have become a scientist there, Tata may he become a designed it. People are full organization is working on the weapon system, isn't it? And you as the individual say you have become one of those Einstein who is in a position to do something great. Is it possible? Tell me yourself.
No, sir.
That makes the difference, no? Okay, next story.
Mohan was a bus driver. Once he was going on his daily routine. Bus driver he stopped for passenger to get out and get out the bus. Suddenly he got caught by a woman with a gun and asked for money from whole bus.
Is it not anti-social activities? Is it not anti-social activities? I have told you not to write down. What is the use of it? Can't we think of a better plot? What is he's a driver? What do you want to become an officer? Your aim is low. Very low aim. How can you afford to make a dent? Tell me.
So, but it appearing that he was driving bus and lady.
That is separate. You have to think about every story. Yeah, it's up to you. My concern is to you will getting all sorts of things. Aim is to take out what you think of level activities. So it is effective environment. आप जहां रहते हो वहां चोरी डकैती बदमाशी होती है. It's a common phenomenon. And you have got its environment has played a role onto it. I have already told you will not write any story on social activity, anti-social activity. You will not talk unity, you will not talk religion. I have talked very clearly, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
तो क्या फायदा हुआ लिखने का? What is the aim is what? Not writing. है बच्चा भी कहानी लिखता है.
Yes, sir.
कोई फायदा है तुम्हें? Just tell me yourself. Is it any use?
No, sir.
You have to bring out the 15 qualities. Simple. Read the next one. Next story.
Akash was the neighbor of two. Akash was the neighbor of two very old couples living nearby of his house, and there was their children working in Bangalore, 1,200 kilometers away from their home. Once he was at home,
Okay.
old
How many lines
uncle,
have passed it now?
the 2.5.
2.5. Has any problem in decided? No. Nothing. You are just घूम कर दे रहे हो. You are giving just introduction only. कहानी का. अब आ रहे हो कहानी पे. आगे चलो. How the Bangalore 1,200 kilometers is going to make any effect on the story?
Yes, sir.
Is it used?
Once,
Huh?
yes, sir.
Again, go
Once
ahead.
he once he was at home, old uncle health deteriorated very. He quickly took hospital and admit him in no time. As reached over in the hospital in front of doctor, he died. Akash was sad and took uncle to his house, informed their children, and make all funeral arrangement.
Is it not a pessimistic story? आप एक आदमी मार ही दिए हो ना यार. आपकी कहानी हो तो बूढ़ा मर गया. मरने
Yes,
तो
sir.
मरने का उसका अधिकार था. मर गया, क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
It's a natural death.
हाँ तो नेचुरल मारो ना. जितने बूढ़े लोगों का गोली मारो सबको.
No, sir.
नहीं मारो. that is what is required. What are you
So,
doing?
but
aim is what to bring out. It is not writing a story. Which qualities emerge in this case? पहले 5-6 लाइन में तुमको प्रॉब्लम डिफाइन नहीं हुआ. 1,200 बैंगलोर है. How did it make a difference? And the old again, the story remains. The story number 1 and story number 6 remains the same. There also you try to help out as a doctor. Now here you're trying to help out as an individual. That's all. Which are the 15 qualities which is coming up from here? Nothing. So next story. You have not learned from all the stories. They have not even read all the videos which are there on the app. I have clearly so many videos I have only posted there. At least you should have gone through them, no? You won't have written this type of story in any case. Read the next one.
so I'm going gradually, sir. So Reena on the way to office attacked by culprit for money, and Reena denied and registered.
Again, antisocial activities. Story number 5, you did the same thing with the person, the pointed gun. Here he may attack antisocial activities for money and all. It's the same thing. What grade would you get? आप बताओ मेरे को. Would you get any grade? चलो next. Read, complete your story now.
So he was doing so. He was attacked, and culprit went on him. Ned took the full strength and fight back. He took his hair and pulled with all forces, and also took
Again,
help
you're
of
confused.
the
He pulled her. It is she. How did he become he? How does he become he? So that doesn't mean what you're just careless, careless. And there's a typical example of being not very psychologically well-being. Okay. Did it now complete the story? Complete the story now. Hello.
Hello, sir.
हाँ चलो complete the story. Bolo, complete the story. Okay, read the next one. Next story.
Help his hair and pull heavy injured.
Hello, go ahead. Tell me. Bolo.
So she took his hair and pulled with all force and took help of the nearby brick, attacked on soft one, making heavy injured.
So that's unsocial activity, unacceptable. कोई फायदा नहीं इसे. You don't get any credit.
Okay, sir.
Okay, read the next one.
Rajesh was the manager of the clothes factory. Once he got large number of order from the buyer, therefore he need to work accordingly. He called the meeting for the availability of raw material and working condition of machine availability of labor. He then arranged all necessary items and defined daily objectives to achieve to get the work done.
Again, Satyen, you are being telling me, what is the age of the manager? How much, from where did he get the resources? How much money was required? What additional money, additional resources required? How did he purchase the machine? Was sufficient fund available? You've given no detail at all. Okay. Tell me. So you just you are general बात कर रहे हो, general बात करने को फायदा नहीं है ना इसका. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Read the next one. Next story.
Rahul was the industrialist. He wants to have a partnership with the farmers to meet up the availability of raw material for corn. Corn required for his company. He went to nearby village, shared the plan, and also convinced them by giving proper security of crop damage and asked to grow corn. All farmers get ready, and as this will diversify the crop rotation and also increase their profit. Rahul then give them the hybrid crop seed to germinate and also taught some techniques which help to grow more production in less area available. This way, uh, this way he make requirement of raw
Now, what
material
is it?
available for his.
Again, who is Rahul? What is the age? He is a big company manager. What has he done? He has brought the people. He wanted to purchase corn and he wanted to interact with the villagers. What has he done? He has given the hybrid seeds. Would given hybrid seeds, is it going to help?
No, sir.
बताओ मेरे को, सीड देने से खाली खेती होती है क्या? बताओ, what he's done? He just interacted. He said, "तुम करोगे and then you will get extra money." That's all. Here, this is what he has convinced them. And what is his action? He has only given them hybrid seed. Has he done anything beyond that? बताओ मेरे को.
सर टेक्निक सिखाता थोड़ी सी.
What technique? Technical machine कहाँ से लाया? What is the technique?
The technique to grow.
अरे वही तो टेक्निक करती, एक ही दिन में टेक्निक नहीं हो जाता ना यार.
Yes, sir.
Is it going to one day affair? Is it possible for only one person to show the technique? It has a continuous process. It's a process by itself. Totally unacceptable. You are just एक जैसे बच्चा कहानी लिखता है, एक बच्चे एक तरह से आप कहानी लिख रहे हो. None of the quality 15 quality are emerging from here, and if you expect that they are going to be counted, sorry, no. Read the next one.
Ramesh was the farmer in Motipur village in lower part of the Uttarakhand. He have large area in village but unfit for crop production because of unevenness. Therefore, he decided to use tractor and others machinery to make it level it, and then it was not very fertile. He uses organic fertilizer, took some samples of soil to lab, and knowing the issues, spread other fertilizer appropriately. He also used plants to help from soil erosion because of heavy rain. This way, all the fertilizers.
Again confused, Satyendra, confused. Now he is a farmer. He's got a land which is uneven. Very nice. And with the help of tractor, why didn't he do it earlier? Why is he doing now? Was his land now or he existed from past?
Past.
Why he didn't take any action till then? First. Second, now you're talking about organic farming, organic manure first, and then you're talking about he's going to other places around there. He improved by putting organic farms, organic manure. What organic manure? आप लोग केवल पढ़े हो एंड एग्जैक्टली यू आर ट्राइंग टू पुट को, जैसे होता है क्लास के जो किताबी बातें हैं उसको यू ट्राइंग टू राइट इट विदाउट ऐसे देयर इज नो प्रैक्टिकल सेंस एट ऑल. ठीक है, देन ऐसा देयर नथिंग. आप लोगों को सिखा दिया लोगों ने कि नेगेटिव नहीं लिखना, दैट्स ओके, देयर इज नथिंग नेगेटिव बट नथिंग ग्रेट पॉजिटिव एट सच वेयर यू कैन गेट क्रेडिट. It is your showing of the 15 quality which is important rather than anything else. You tell me, total again messed up, total whole story got messed up. एक तरह से बोलते ट्रैक्टर से लेबरिंग कर रहा है, दूसरा ऑर्गेनिक, उसका तीसरे खाद लेकर आया. How did he get the money? He was a small farmer. From where did he get the money? How much money he had to pay? Which all missing. Even ट्रैक्टर लाना, ट्रैक्टर अपना तो नहीं, किसी से लेकर ही आया होगा ना यार. कितना दिन लगा उसको? What all crops could be grown? You have to give it in this 4 minutes time only. You have to be making impact. No? Is it making impact? Tell me, you're happy with your story? I'm happy. Are you happy with your story?
No, sir.
Okay. Read the next one.
Mahesh was the MTech student. He was applied in the Shivnandani Private Limited Company, but found out no vacancy. So he decided to start his own journey in the field of his profession. He calculated the risk and took step and start company of making drones, as number of drones used in India were foreign made. He understood the working of it and also principles and make a design which can be used in many purposes such as agriculture, marriages.
Again, you generally बात करते हैं ड्रोन बनाने के लिए पैसा कहाँ से लाया? What are the components required? What are the motors? What are the systems required? Who paid for it? How many drones did he manufacture? What did he do? How did he sell those drones? तो तुम जितने कहानी पढ़ते हो ना उसी कहानी का खाली आप इस्तेमाल कर रहे हो. Nothing new, there is no freshness there. As I say, you just invoking that there should not be any. Read the next one.
Mohan was the college football team captain, got invitation from nearby college team to participate in inter-college tournament. Mohan prepared his team and make plan for next whole month, dividing the preparation in 3 parts. First, increasing the endurance by daily doing 5-kilometer run. In second part, practice and increase coordination, trust on each other. And last, know about opponents and analyze their strength, weakness, and participate with Joes and win the tournament and celebrate with.
Okay, read the story again. Read the story again.
One was the college football team captain, got invitation from nearby college team to participate in inter-college tournament. Mohan prepared his team and make a plan for next whole month and divide the preparation in 3 parts. First, increasing the endurance by daily doing 5-kilometer run. The second part, practice and increase coordination and trust on each other. And last, know about opponent and analyze their strengths and weaknesses and participate with Joes, win the tournament and celebrate with the team.
All the trust and Joes is the only thing required. बता मेरे को टीम को जिताने के लिए क्या क्या चाहिए बोलो ना. पहला था you have to have the best of the players. Second thing required, they must have the technique. Third, you must have the coach and the people who guide you around there. Strength and weakness, the people comes much later on. Is it or not? ठीक है दत्ती. देखो ऐसा है ना, you have tried to write all 12 stories which are very, levels are not appropriate, isn't it? आपकी मैच्योरिटी के लेवल पे होना चाहिए ना. आप ही बताओ, आर यू हैप्पी विद दैट?
नो सर, सर डिटेल बहुत कम है, बहुत ज्यादा
कुछ
missing
है नहीं, दिस मिसिंग है। एंड इतने बारों जाने के बावजूद इफ यू कांट अफोर्ड टू मेक इट, तब तो कोई फायदा नहीं है। सो द प्रॉब्लम वेरी
Yes, sir.
सिंपल, नो कि यू जस्ट, आप लोग सोचते हो लिखने से काम होता है, लिखने से काम कहानी से तो नहीं होता ना यार।
Yes, sir.
I have it all the put this. We remember we talked about form, complexity होना चाहिए, literary sense होना चाहिए, sense of reality होना चाहिए, coherence of thought होना चाहिए, understanding instruction, perception image, story description, edition, detail, content, hero, secondary hero, feeling of the actors involved, press, कितना ये सब चीज नहीं दिखाओगे तो कहाँ कैसे चलेगा बताओ? We have discussed all these, no? Yes or no? Have we discussed it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Have we discussed it? No. Bolo.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, what is